Welcome. Let's dive into Arman's incredible journey. Arman wasn't born special. He wasn't the smartest kid in class, nor the most athletic. In fact, for a long time he felt quite ordinary, lost in the shuffle of everyday life. He watched others soar, achieving goals that seemed impossibly out of reach for him. There were moments, many of them, when doubt whispered its insidious tune, telling him he wasn't cut out for anything remarkable. He saw the path ahead, a winding uphill climb, and the temptation to simply stay put, to accept the comfortable mediocrity, was a constant companion. But deep within Arman, a quiet ember began to glow. It wasn't a sudden blaze of inspiration, but a persistent, gentle warmth. He started noticing the small things. The way a gardener meticulously tended to a single plant, day after day until it bloomed. The way a musician practiced scales for hours, not for applause, but for the sheer mastery of their craft. He realized that extraordinary achievements weren't born from innate talent alone, but from something far more accessible: unwavering commitment. He decided to start small. Instead of aiming for the distant summit, he focused on the very next step. He began waking up just 30 minutes earlier each morning. It wasn't a monumental shift, but it was his. He used that time not for scrolling through endless feeds, but for reading a few pages of a book, for a short, brisk walk, or simply for quiet reflection. These were not grand gestures, but they were deliberate choices, small acts of self-discipline that began to build a foundation. Slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, things began to change. Those 30 minutes became an hour. The walk became a run. The book became a habit. He started applying this same principle to other areas of his life. He learned to say no to distractions that pulled him away from his goals, not out of stubbornness, but out of a newfound respect for his own time and energy. He embraced the discomfort of pushing his boundaries, understanding that growth rarely happens within the confines of what's easy. There were setbacks, of course. Days when motivation waned, when the old doubts resurfaced, louder than ever. But Arman had learned a crucial lesson. Discipline wasn't about never feeling like doing something. It was about doing it anyway. It was about showing up for himself, even when he didn't feel like it. He learned to view challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to strengthen his resolve. Each time he pushed through, each time he chose effort over ease, that ember within him grew a little brighter. He discovered that the power wasn't in some magical gift he lacked, but in the consistent daily choices he made. It was in the quiet determination to keep going, even when the applause was absent, even when the progress felt slow. Arman's story isn't about a sudden transformation. It's about the profound impact of persistent, intentional action. It's a testament to the fact that the most extraordinary journeys are often built, brick by painstaking brick, through the unwavering power of discipline. Thank you for joining us on this inspiring narrative. We hope Arman's journey has resonated with you. If you found this story motivating, consider following for more tales of resilience and personal growth.